Awesome.
Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Northern Illinois Huskies and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. He has great confidence in the line of scrimmage and their ability to run the ball today. That's because he has got an experienced back. With the freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they will plan on having great success up front. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So West Virginia's offense will have the first possession of the game. And onto the field comes Scotty Fox Jr. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
And I tell you what, this QB, man, he has been the surprise of the season to start so far. Just ascending in play. Got his team in a good spot, playing at a really high level. Palmer, this might be a guy that we say, we might not have been talking about him preseason, but we're talking about him now.
Yeah, and we were talking to him this week before the game. He told us he had a bit of a chip on his shoulder coming into this season. He said, you know, not a lot of people were talking about me, and not a lot of people were giving me the attention that I really felt like I deserved, but I'm going to play, and I'm going to get people's attention. He's been doing that. This kid has been balling.
It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Fox, the screen, and watch out. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's this guy's third catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. As every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Run in the red zone, it's Thompson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Powers through the defender. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Northern Illinois' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes their freshman 4-star quarterback. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Here's Williams to throw. Got his man on the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Crosses the 45. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. First down here for the offense. Right back to the well. Defense all over it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he's got some space. 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Finds his man on the RPO. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Williams. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Rushes on. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Williams will pass. Reels it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He'll try the left side. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Play action with Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. Rolling right and going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Williams from the gun on third down. Snags it. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Throws to the wideout. Has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into 2. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
And down he goes back at the 3.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Huskies. The hidden yardage, the big play. Special teams coming through.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Throwing Fox. Left side is Shelton. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires downfield. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Williams. Look out! Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. 2nd and long here. Williams looking for a man. Hauls it in.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Touchdown, Husky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Fox, under pressure, gets rid of it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that one hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Fox from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Dropping back, it's Fox. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Throwing, Williams. Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Green. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll brag that he overthrew that dude.
my arm strength is elite. You see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, that's probably not what's coming to mind, but, man, you just want to put it out there. Maybe put a little bit more air underneath it. Not a lot more when you got a guy that fast, but, man, that's probably one he wants back.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set...
Makes a grab and room to run. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Porter. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Third and 6 yards to go. Here's Williams to throw. Finds his target down the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
And this offense continues to flex on this defense. Last drive, man, it was the big play, right? The explosive plays that led to the touchdown. Now, man, they're sustaining the drive. They're showing you balance, really doing a good job of checking all the boxes in all the situations.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. You saw it on that one. First down, they dial up a pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Williams. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. Lining up for the PAT. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Fox. Outside the pocket, lets it go. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
Here we go. Ready. 129. Where did he go?
Throwing Fox. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch at the 30. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Green. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Williams. They're all over him. Right side, it's Bryant. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Williams will pass. Here comes the heat. Flips it out in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Long way to go on 2nd down. It's Williams again. Between the hashes, it's Green. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Throwing, Williams. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 4 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
We check in with Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Northern Illinois head coach at the half. He spoke to his team in the locker room at halftime about how well they started that first half, but it's not good enough. They are off to a good start in the Big 12 play, conference opener, but he said, I know our opponents are going to pour on the gas and be even better in the 3rd. We have to match that energy here at kickoff.
Holly, thank you. Rush right in his face. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Hits inside. It's Porter. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Here's Williams to throw. Fires it down the seam. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And that's the play the defense absolutely had to have. You know, going into halftime, you were down on the scoreboard. You just needed something really good to happen. And so right away, you get the interception, you create a turnover. That is huge. And it's critical now this offense is able to come on the field, take this thing down the field, score a touchdown, shorten this lead. You need complimentary football right now.
2nd and long here. A run for the quarterback. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Run inside. It's Ward. Breaks into the open. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Fox. Rushes on. And they got him.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Secures it at the 30. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Williams. Caught. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Finds the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Porter. Across the 25. He's got room. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Williams finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Huskies. And the pummeling has started. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. The give is to Williams. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throwing Fox. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Fox. Going long. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, it's Porter. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best run-it-runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play fake, Williams. Buying time to his right. He wants it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Caught in the backfield, it's Shelton. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. A designed run for the quarterback. Makes a man miss. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Now on the move. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.